Good morning, friends. I'm a mess right now, which means it's the perfect time to make a video. It is January 21st, 2024. And I guess thanks to the last few days, I'm actually awake in the morning after actually having slept all night for like the second time in, I feel like almost 2 months. Like I have not gotten like a full night's sleep very often lately. Bring me back to life, coffee. Oh, thank you, sweet nectar. Anyways, oh my goodness, I'm home. I got home yesterday. I was in Florida for a week, and then I came back to Alabama for just a couple of days, long enough to pack up, because the last 3 days I was in Northwest Alabama at Camp McDowell for my first spiritual retreat weekend with the Institute for Conscious Being. And by retreat, I mean it was a school. It's a school. Learning about how to use the Enneagram as a tool for spiritual growth. It is mostly through a Christian lens, but it's not like denominational or anything. It's pretty open to other things too. But the school was founded by my psychologist and mentor, Dr. Joseph Howell, who I love so much. As far as I'm concerned, he's my new grandfather. I have adopted him. I guess I should let him know. But yeah, I love him. He's really great. And anyways, I had gone to a conference on the Enneagram and taken my husband to it a couple of years ago after reading Dr. Howell's book on it, because I've always been interested in personality typing quizzes, especially after first taking the Briggs-Meyer and wondering who the hell has been spying on me my whole life, because this is so creepily accurate. It made me feel that way. I was paranoid for a couple of days. I was like, what in the world? How could someone have me pinned down? Also, I don't like being typed. It's weird. I don't like when other people type me. I like to type myself. And then I like to untype myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally this type. And then I'm like, I can be anything I want to be. All right, today I was this, I'm going to be this tomorrow. But anyways, I do think, just quick tip, some of the typing quizzes I have found to be super accurate and very helpful for self-growth and reflection have been the Briggs-Myers, which you can take at 16personalities.com. I think might have quizzes for all of these. But Briggs-Myers, the Enneagram, and the 5 love languages. Those are all super helpful for better understanding yourself, and if you can get your loved ones to take them, better understanding them. But this was a 3-day retreat thing at Camp McDowell, and this one was focused. The Enneagram, there's 9 personality types, and it's divided into a triad. There's the ones that are naturally in the thinking center, which is me, because I'm a type 5. I'm the information hoarder. Or the scholar. Yes, I'm a scholar. But there's pros and cons to all of them. I do love them though. And then there's some that are in the body center, and there's some that are naturally in the heart center. Well, this first weekend was about the heart center, which was great for me because I have been having a lot of, challenges, growth in my heart area. Realized this past year, I kind of already knew it, but I realized at a deeper level that I've suppressed a lot of my feelings. I think I'm better at feeling my feelings now, but I suppressed a lot of feelings from my past. And apparently feelings stay in the body unless you process them. So no wonder we're all so sick and fucked up. So I've been trying to process feelings for all the way back to childhood. And it's weird because it's you'll think you process something and then something else will come up. There's always a little more. My cat really wants to say hello. Let me just back away so she'll stop headbutting me. But for me personally, it's so weird. I have felt this tightness, this tension in my chest, and not necessarily like a little bit physical, but it's more it feels more like spiritual and energetic. Like I do a lot of energy work, especially on my chest. And I just feel like, I always feel like there's this denseness here. Sometimes I feel like I'm pulling sludge out of my system. Like I can feel it right now. And I know the last few months I have felt like my heart is an egg that's being cracked open, and like, you know, or like, or we could say chrysalis. It's like a little butterfly or moth, like moths, that's trying to hatch. And like right now it's in the hatching phase, or maybe it's frozen and it's unthawing, and it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. It can be quite painful at times too. I like to think that I'm really strong and I have like a crazy strong heart, and I'm sure it is, but at the same time, like right now, I'm like, man, that thing is soft as hell. Like, it's so vulnerable. It makes me nervous to expose it because I feel like it's just like so soft and precious. I'm like, oh, I've got to hide you and protect you from the world. Fuck all these evil bastards. They hurt us. We don't trust them. We only need ourselves. Yeah. Well, as a 5, I retreat inwards into my mind. I will say I am my own best friend these days. I fucking love my brain. Like, dear God, thank you for my brain. It has kept me sane during all these years of loneliness. Anyways, I'm trying to dip my toes into the waters of community. And, you know, like I am part of quite a few communities, but what I realized this past weekend, because I was excited to go to this, so I was so nervous as hell. But I do a great job at hiding it. Like nobody knew. Like, you know, that whole like going inside thing, you know, like I just I retreat inwards. Show no weakness. But I realized at this thing just how uncomfortable I am in groups where I'm expected to kind of mingle, or where I know people are going to notice me when I am not super familiar with the people or the group or what our common interest might be. I realized that I definitely use my my research and knowledge stuff in order to help me feel more comfortable in spaces. You know, like I used to have crazy bad social anxiety, and I mean, I didn't feel it rearing its head this weekend, but like I felt the echoes of it, because what I started doing to help me overcome it was I'd research the shit out of anything I was attending, where I was going, and if I knew who I might encounter, you know, like sometimes I'd like look people up and stuff like that, to help make myself more comfortable, because I was very afraid of the unknown, and for me, knowledge has helped me, you know, make the unknown less unknown. But it was very strange. I mean, I met some wonderful people. I had a great time. I'm going to go back. I already signed up for the program to 2-year thing. And it was just weird to sit there and to be so aware of how uncomfortable I was. I mean, and you know, I will say, I think part of that uncomfortableness was because it did for me remind me a little bit of being in church. And of church community. Like I know it was that vibe, and I think I have bad memories and associations there, you know. But like this space was great. You know, and I think part of it is sometimes, because there's one other community that has like a slight, you know, like fellowship vibe like that. And I think what it is it makes me sad that I never found that kind of community when I was younger. It makes me nervous. Oh, the other big thing I had, the thing that kept popping into my head over the weekend, because this was all about the heart space, is I feel like I have shut myself off from being loved. Like I know I am loved. I know I'm loved, but I don't let myself feel it for various reasons. And it, you know, it was just like it was just on my mind, because like in this space, like I felt so much love, you know, from strangers. Like I felt so much love, you know, to a certain level. I'm still trying to expose that heart, but that was a very interesting insight. Anyways, it's almost 10 minutes, so I guess I'll stop. All right, guys, hope you're having a good day. Peace.